Okay, so this is number 29. It has a whole bunch of data, way more data than I think we need to have, but whatever, they give us a bunch of numbers. It wants us to use Excel. We're not going to use Excel. We can use the calculator to do the same thing. To conduct a single factor ANOVA to determine if the group's means are equal using 0.01 as our significance level. Okay, so the first thing it says is just what are the group means. That's pretty straightforward. That literally just means find the average of these numbers, find the average of these numbers, find the average of these numbers. So before you do anything, I think the easiest thing to do first is just plug everything into your calculator. So we're going to edit. See, I already put all the data into it. So then instead of having to calculate by hand all the means, for each group, now once everything's in there, I can just do stat, go over to calculate, one variable statistics. I'm just going to start with L1 and hit calculate. This will give me all the information on L1, and the first piece of information is the average. That's going to be 11.91. So this is 11.91. And then you can do that for L2. Edit one variable statistics. We'll change this to L2. To change that, you're going to hit second. L1, L2, and L3 are right above the 1, 2, and 3 buttons. So we'll change that to L2. Calculate. This is going to be 11.3. And then work study, you can do the same thing. Stat, calculate one variable statistics, change that to L3, and we get 10.88. 10.8. 10.88. Okay, that's the first step. Now it wants us to run the ANOVA test and fill in the table below. So I'm just going to go back to my stat menu, over to tests. If I scroll up, I'll see the very last option is ANOVA. Okay, it doesn't give us one of those fancy windows that tells us to plug in everything, but all you have to do is just list the lists that you want to take the ANOVA of. So I'm going to take L1 first, so we do second L1, and put a comma right above the 7, comma, second L2, comma, second L3. Close the parentheses. It's going to give us a bunch of stuff. Okay, the first thing we should fill out, the easiest thing to find here, is the test statistic. That's our F value. That's going to be 2.367, 2.368, sorry. Our P value is 0.1039. And then now this other stuff. Okay, so we have SS, which is our mean squared. We have degrees of freedom. So we have degrees of freedom, mean squared here, and then the sum of the squares in the first column. So they word it weirdly. They put between, within, and total. All you have to do here is when you have your printout, we have our factor. Our factors, that's the first, that's going to be between. So the degrees of freedom is going to be 2. Our SS is going to be 9.86. And our mean squared is going to be 4.93. Within is going to be the error, the standard error. So degrees of freedom is going to be 51. Now, if you take a next level stat course, you'll learn more about what these numbers mean, but it's just important to know how to find them. Sum of the squares is 106.23. And then our mean squared is 2.08. And then what we're going to do here is just total, just says add them up. This will be 53. And then whatever this is, you can add them up, and it's 116 point something. Okay, you can just add those up. So since our P value is larger than alpha, there's not significant evidence to show that the means are the same. So I don't know what the answers are, but you're going to select the ones there's not significant evidence to show the means are the same.